Hey guys, it's Tuesday, and we didn't really do too much today. So it's our first Q&A of the month.
I got my nails done today. Look at these. Look at those, they're comic nails.
Yeah, in honor of us going to the Bangor, Maine Comic-Con this coming weekend.
Yeah.
They weren't like any certain superheroes. They were just like generic comic booky type designs. So I got some new batch of fan questions here. You ready to go with this?
I'm ready.
Christina Branham asked, if you could be an animal for one day, what would you be and why? So if you could be any animal for one day, what would it be?
I think I'd have to say a cat so that I would understand what the other two are always complaining about when they're meowing. That's what I would be.
Cynthia Quirk asks, if you could live anywhere in the world, where would you live? For the most part, I'm pretty happy where we are.
Yeah, we're happy where we are.
But I wouldn't
Somewhere
complain.
without snow.
Yeah. Where the weather was pretty consistent all year long, and I could do without snow.
Yeah.
Morgan Alexander asks, do you like the Powerpuff Girls? It's a TV show on Cartoon Network. I haven't seen the new one yet. I saw the one like back in the day. I haven't seen it in a long, long time though.
I used to watch it when I was in college, so that was a long time ago. We
watched a couple minutes of one episode on Netflix, but
I couldn't do it.
well, it wasn't because it was a bad show, but we wanted to see if
if Teagan could watch it.
But we figured we had second thoughts. It's like we probably don't want him punching anybody.
Yeah, so we stopped.
We'll wait till he's a little older. Semprince86 has a few questions.
Okay.
What are your favorite superheroes? Mine are The Flash from the TV show, The Arrow, also from the TV show, and Superman. Favorite superheroes, go.
All of them?
All of them?
I mean, I like Batman, Superman, Arrow, Green Arrow, Iron Man, Thor, Captain America, Hawkeye.
Spidey.
Spider-Man. I mean, I could probably keep going.
But if you had to pick one.
I don't think I could just pick one.
What Funko Pops are your favorite to collect besides Doctor Who for Ben?
Supernatural. Those are my two big sets.
Yeah, we just kind of pick and choose the other ones, like just favorite characters.
But I like the superhero ones.
Do you guys collect anything besides toys? I can't think of anything.
I have a really small rock collection.
Oh yeah, your little rock collection, yeah. Logan Cassio has an interesting question. What do you think would happen if Twilight Sparkle's Sci-Twi from Crystal Prep and Plankton from SpongeBob met?
You can answer that one.
I'd have no idea. I can't even think of what could happen. That's an odd team up, Sci-Twi and Plankton. Maybe it was like one of the villains, MLP villains meeting Plankton, I guess. I could picture that. Anyway, moving along. Pro Everything 64 asks, do you like the Avengers? And if you do, who's your favorite and why? So that narrows your superhero question down a bit. And I assume, let's just assume for the sake of argument that Pro Everything 64 means the Avengers from the movie.
Okay.
Let's say narrow it down even more from the original movie. So you have Iron Man, Captain America, Thor, Hulk, Black Widow, Hawkeye. You have the main six. Which one's your favorite? Did I leave anybody out? But anyway, go. I'm shocked she's thinking about this. I thought for sure she'd say Iron Man.
Yeah, Iron Man.
The Sweetie 333 wants to know, what do you think of Fuller House?
We liked it. Yeah, we're excited for it to come back for season 2.
We made it through like all the episodes in like
2 days.
Something like that. Jen wants to know, are you ever gonna go to Brisbane in Australia? I don't know. Never say never. I'd love
We
to
have
go to...
we have no plans currently.
I would love to go to Australia sometime.
That would be nice.
Lizette Garcia has a few questions. Number 1, Ben, what do you think of Creepy Teddy? Do you get along with him? According to that last year, you invited him to play Disney Infinity with you while Creepy Twilight was in the snow.
I like Creepy Teddy. Him and I get along well. He's a man of few words.
Are you BFFs?
I wouldn't say we're BFFs, but we definitely get along. He doesn't argue with me, so it's nice.
But have you had any issues with his little his gas problem?
No, I'm pretty used to it.
Number 2, John, why do you think Zoomer is better than Maggie if you can't cuddle him and you have to charge him? You don't have to pick up any poop.
That's a big plus for him.
You wouldn't have to wake up at like in the middle of the night to take him outside to go to the bathroom.
He's a little overtired, so
it's very late. Number 3, Ben and John, how do you handle Spike taking every rarity-related thing away?
Well, considering he lives in our office, it's not really that big of a deal, but it does get tiring sometimes.
I picture him having like his own like room full of rarity stuff, like he's hoarding everything.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be a little creepy.
Yeah,
if Rarity
creepy.
ever stumbled across it, do you think she'd be like creeped out?
Probably.
Jasmine asks, at what age are you planning to enroll Teagan into a formal school? There is now much talk of a move toward putting children in the classroom at a later age, 6 to 7 year olds, like the Scandinavians do with their kids. Well, we're going to put him in school at the age that he's supposed to go to school.
Mm-hmm, yeah, I think that's around age 5 right now, but
he'd probably go to preschool.
Yeah.
That's going to be here before we know he's growing up so quick.
I don't want to think about it.
Stardust, you say, here's a YouTube question. At what point should a viewer Q&A series be made? Is it based on views, subscribers, or just how many comments people leave asking questions? Well, there's no like strict rules or anything.
I would say anytime you want to start. I mean, it doesn't matter. As long as you have enough people watching your videos to ask you questions. And even if you don't have enough people asking you questions, you can just make up your own questions and answer them.
There you go. You just...
You can interview yourself.
Maha Rashid, an MLP related question for John. Who is your second favorite pony? Out of the main 6, my second favorite would probably be Pinkie Pie. But since you didn't specify main 6, I would also put in Derpy. Because everybody loves Derpy. And I also have kind of a fondness for Maud. So there you go. Leah Ferreria, I probably said your name wrong. I'm sorry. I have 2 questions. Number 1, when are you going to come to California? We've been to California a few times, believe it or not. Most recently, last August for D23 Expo 2015. And we're currently planning to be back in California for D23 Expo 2017. That's going to be next July in Anaheim, California. So that'll be the next time that we should be in California.
As far as we know.
As far as we know. You never know. Somebody could invite us to California. I don't know. But we're definitely planning for 2017. Number 2, if you had to choose between Winnie the Pooh or Tigger, what would it be, Ben?
Tigger! The wonderful thing about Tigger.
Tigger? No.
Tigger's the only one. Bouncy, bouncy,
Winnie the
bouncy,
Pooh.
bouncy, bouncy,
Winnie the
bouncy.
Pooh clearly is the star of the show.
Tigger!
Louise Kazam. Question. If each of you could have a year's supply of one kind of toy / blind bag, what would it be? You know, you would think I would say MLP blind bags, but you know what I'd pick? Since they're coming out with so many of it and we can barely keep up, but we still love them anyway, I would ask for a year's supply of those Figaro. Those
Figaro.
Not like the Pinocchio cat. No, the Figaro keychains, keyring figures that are coming out like 1 million at a time at like Hot
like
Topic.
a series a month, I swear. It's crazy. Definitely, I'm with him on that one.
And
I'm probably butchering this. And Juana Salis asks,
if you can make any episode from My Little Pony with creepy Twilight, what will it be about? I've already read the question.
Yes.
It's funny, I actually had an idea of creepy Twilight, like what her idea of how she could be incorporated into an episode with the main six. And it was pretty crazy, wasn't it, Ben?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to spoil too much because we might actually do that someday. But she like goes through. I picture like creepy Teddy going through like the portal, and then she and Granny have to go through the portal to save Teddy, and Teddy ends up in Ponyville. And then the main six mistake creepy Twilight for the real Twilight.
Because that would happen.
Do you think they'd ask me to come and do the voice of creepy Twilight?
I think probably not, but they probably would have someone very similar to your creepy Twilight voice. No, don't get your hopes up.
My ticket to stardom isn't coming.
No, I don't think so.
I really want to see a creepy Twilight MLP episode now. Well, there you go, another viewer Q&A, and that brings us. We've answered all the viewer Q&A so far up until March 1st. So we're almost all caught up, Ben, and if you guys have any questions for a future viewer Q&A video, leave a comment down below. And we'll see you tomorrow. We have a fun day planned with Elastic and Jenny. It's going to be so much fun. Stay tuned.
Bye.